Hello chess players and welcome to Dragon Emperor's chess channel, and we have another game of Paul Morphy. This game was played in 1859 between Paul Morphy and Samuel Smith. It was a blindfold game, and Paul Morphy was playing the white pieces and Samuel Smith was playing the black pieces. Let's check out the game. We have e4 by Morphy, and e5, e6. This is the French defense, and now d4 and d5. We have e takes d5 and e takes d5. This is the exchange variation. And now knight f3, bishop e6, bishop d3, and now knight f6. A good move for this. In fact, this is a good move. This bishop d3, because you can't go here. Of course, then pawn captures, and you can't go here because if you go here, then okay, this is check. Black may play knight d7, and then you will get this a6 move, and then you'll have to move your bishop. And if you just move your bishop here, then you can push here, or maybe bring the knight into the game and attack this. So, well, it won't really be in a good diagonal, this bishop. And later, this bishop proves to be in a very good diagonal. This allows very good opportunities for white. So yeah, okay, we have after knight f6 then, and castles by white, h6, yeah, h6 preventing knight from ever jumping to g5, but still knight jumps to here, e5. We have knight e5, okay, knight e5, sorry about that, okay, and now bishop d6, trying to capture this beautiful knight, just because it's controlling a lot of squares in this good outpost, and is defended beautifully by this pawn. We have f4 now, and adding another defender to this knight, and now knight c6, just again adding pressure to this knight. And now we have c3, just beautifully moving pawns, and now okay, gets a good pawn structure here. And okay, there are future plans of pushing a pawn to b4 as well. We have queen e7, and now rook e1, now adding another defender to this knight. Bishop takes e7, f takes e, okay, sorry about that, bishop takes e5, and now f takes e5. Knight d7, now both knights are attacking, but still, if you capture with either knight, you just lose the exchange, because then pawn captures here. Now we have b4, just beautifully pushing pawns forward. Now this pawn controls this square and this square in black's territory. This pawn beautifully defends both of these, and this pawn just again controls the c5 square, and this pawn now controls d4 and sorry, d6 and f6. So now just beautiful pawn structure by white, and now just captures a lot of squares in the black's territory. Now we have castles by black, and now b5. We have just attacking this knight, just making him move it. We have knight a5, moving the knight to a side which is not a good square for the knight, because you really want the knight to be on near the center, near where the action is taking place. And well, he'll have to think of placing this knight in a good square, because you can't go here, neither here, and if you push here, then you can go here, maneuver it here, or well, it's just a lonely knight. We have bishop a3 now attacking the queen, and now just attacking this and this, and if the queen moves, let's say queen g5, then of course you just capture this rook and win the exchange. Bishop captures f8, and now rook captures f8. We have knight d2 just developing, and now bishop g4 attacking the queen here, and now knight f3 defending, and queen goes back to e7. We have h3 just targeting this bishop, and now bishop goes back here to e6. We have queen a4 attacking this knight, and b6. We have rook a to d1, just centralizing, and maybe they can okay, double up on the e file, or here they can't double up here because there's these pawns, and won't have an open file on the d file. We have now g5. This was a very bad move from black, because you now just open up this beautiful diagonal for the bishop. If you look now, this is a very beautiful and safe pawn structure for the king. Like really, the king is really defended here, and after you push this, you really open up the king side here. So, well, this is just not a good move, this pawn push. And he was intending to push this here to attack this knight. But now, if you look, most of white's pieces are aiming the king side. The king can go up and over here. The queen can easily shift here. And, well, this is just not a good move. We have bishop b1 now, just beautifully playing the bishop here. And now this bishop controls a beautiful diagonal. And we have king g7, queen c2 now doubling up here, and threatening mate here. We have rook h8 preventing. Now queen can't deliver mate here, because then pawn captures, neither here because then rook captures. We have knight d2, okay, planning to maneuver this here and then maybe here, or if pawn moves in the future here, then you can maneuver it here. We have h5 now, again this just pushing the pawns and now opening up more of the king side, which is not good. We have a knight f1, okay, now looking to maneuver it here or here. He won't be able to now maneuver it here because the pawn now controls this square. So he plays knight e3, and maybe in the future here, or yeah, here in fact, which is what he plays after rook h6. He plays knight f5 check. This is forked and this is forked as well, so the bishop is forced to capture. Bishop captures f5, and now queen captures f5. We have a knight f8, and now rook f1. We have knight c4, and now rook f3 now, maybe looking to double up here and adding pressure to this f7 pawn. We have knight e6, and now queen g4. We have queen e8 now, threatening to capture this. And now we have rook f1, just doubling up on this f file, beautiful f file, attacking this, which will later attack the king. And now queen captures b5, and now checkmate is unavoidable. This is a big blunder, which just gives away the game for black. And there's a forced checkmate in 5. Okay, one way to checkmate is go here. Okay, queen takes f6, e6 now, rook takes e6, just sacrificing the queen for a beautiful mate. Rook takes f7 with check, king h8, rook f8 check, king g7, rook 1 to f7, and now king h6, and now rook h8 is checkmate. Now beautifully sacrificing that queen to deliver a mate with the rooks. And the way which Morphy chose was rook captures f7 check, mate is 4, again mates in 4, so king h8, and now queen captures here on e6. We have rook captures e6, and now rook f8 check, king g7, rook 1 to f7 with check, king h6, and now rook h7 checkmate, because this bishop again is guarding this rook. The king can't go here, neither here, because this rook covers it, this bishop covers this, covers this rook as well, rook, well, just covers, and this is covered as well, so sorry about that. So yeah, the king is trapped, checkmate, shahmat, and a beautiful game, just sacrificing the queen to deliver a forced checkmate, and which was well part of the forced checkmate, because you had to sacrifice the queen to deliver the checkmate. So yeah, this was the game, and I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be waiting for suggestions in the comment section, and I really hope you have a good rest of the day.